Hey guys, it's Ashley from Bookaholics Anonymous with my 2021 Bookish channel life goals. I know this is going up late, but hey, better late than never. And I just felt like I needed to keep adding goals, which is stupid of me because when I go back next year and look at the wrap up or look at the goals that I know I'll probably fail miserably. So yeah, if you want to know how I did on my 2020 goals, go check out the video of my recap. I will leave it down below. So let's get on with it, shall we? So a lot of the goals are kind of the same as last year, with a few added and some stuff changed a little bit. So I'll just start with the ones you probably want to see, which are the bookish goals first. Maybe, I don't know. So of course, as you can see behind me, I have a shelf full of books. Now this shelf right here, all these right here are books that I've read, and except for and the books behind them are the books that are books I've already read. But this bookshelf, the front ones I have read because these are all Casey West books, which I adore. I've read all hers. The ones behind, however, I have not read. And then there's a shelf below, and then there's some books underneath the shelf below that I haven't read. And then there's books up here that I have not read. Those are the ACOTAR books, which I have, so. But yeah. So, with that being said, I know there's a point. Read. So, yeah. The first one is read more backlisted books, and back to me means books that are like maybe 4 to 5 years old, and well, let me tell you, I have plenty of those, you guys. Like, plenty. And let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, let's take a look. Most of those have not been read. And if you look, there's a full shelf right there. Most of those have not been read, and like that long shelf up, those have not been read. And then of course there's a shelf over there that's got like 2 shelves. Oh, sorry, close up, that have not been read. So yes, those need to be read eventually, maybe. Oh yeah, and then I have books under my bed that haven't been read. So yes. And then another goal is to read one book of the month book every month, which I do pretty good a job at because I try to pick the books that I think I'll enjoy, and I usually try to read one of those a month now that I am subscribed to them, and have been since like June, I believe, of last year. And I'm doing pretty good reading those books. So yeah. So we'll go with that. And then I have read one Kindle book a month, which, oh my goodness, sorry guys. Which, here's my Kindle. I've got tons of books on here that I bought a long time ago that are still in here. I've got ARCs from like NetGalley and some other websites that send you e-ARCs. So yeah, I just need to really read the books. And I tried last year and it didn't really work. I think I read like maybe 5 books from here. So yeah. The next one is listen to one audiobook a month, which I try to do anyways. If not, I try to read at least, I try to listen to 2 or 3 maybe, from my Overdrive from the library or from Scribd, which I absolutely love. But usually it only lets me listen to like 3 books a month, so there's that. But I'm enjoying my audiobooks, going to work and stuff and coming back from work, so it's a good thing. And then I have start a reading journal, guys. which I know I'll probably fail at this, but I mean, I have this OwlCrate reading planner that I've had since 2019, I believe is when this one came out, and I never used it. It's blank and it's just sitting here, and I mean, I really think it would help me a little, and it's really pretty, like just everything about it, so I would really love to try to stick with this, but it's almost the end of January and I have not done anything for that. So yeah. The next one is complete at least 3 series that I have started. This was a goal last year and I picked like 5 or 6 series, which didn't happen. Yeah, I read one of those. So we're gonna go with just 3 of the series because God knows I have tons of series that I need to start. But actually I think I picked 4 books of series that I need to finish, which I know I probably won't. But we're gonna get to those. The first one was actually a series that I had last year. I just only got 1 book I need to read, so don't know why I never did. And that is the final book in the Ruined trilogy by Amy Tintera, which is Allied. And I mean, I enjoyed the series, so I don't know why I haven't finished this one, you guys. Don't know why. The next one, I can't even remember. I think this is the last book. I don't know. I don't know how many. I think there's only 3 books in this kind of companion series. And I just remember really loving these books when I read them a couple years ago, if not longer, and getting like freaked out by them. I don't know why. They're young adult books about ghosts and stuff, and so we're gonna go with it. And this one is As Dead as It Gets by Katie Allender. I don't know if I don't really see this talked about a whole lot now, but I think this is the 3rd book in the series. And God, you guys, look at this. Look at the cover. Just take it in. Like, how freaking creepy is this? And each of the covers are freaking gorgeous and creepy and mesmerizing to me. So I really need to read this series. Like I said, I think this is the last one. I'm not really sure. I've read the first 2, so we're good. Notice I tried to pick some books that I only had 1 book to read instead of a whole bunch. The next series I picked was, this is, I think, probably the 4th book. I don't even know. But this is Blood Witch. Like I said, I think this is the 4th book in the series. It's of the Witchland novels by Susan Dennard. I don't know. But the first is Truth Witch, then there's Wind Witch, Sight Witch, Blood Witch. I read Truth Witch, and that's as far as I got. But I mean, I really enjoyed the first one because of like the magic in it. But yeah, so we'll see if I actually get to these. It'd be helpful if I can find stuff like this on audio, so on the audio things that I listen to. Maybe that helps. I don't know, guys. And then the other one that I chose was An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir, which, again, first book read, haven't read any of the others. I remember enjoying it, and I think it's finally over. I don't actually know. I know a new book just came out last year, I think, but I think it's got 4 books in it right now, so I'm not really sure, guys, but that's what we're going with. Need to find them, need to read them. And I think I have all but the 4th book. And of course there's those that are forever on my TBR. Like The Throne of Glass, which I only got the 3 books left in it. There's, oh god, the Shadow Me series, which I had on my last goals. There's The Bloodlines by Richelle Mead, which I really need to read because I love Rochelle Mead. I wasn't a big fan of the Bloodlines when I first read the first book, but still, it's got the vampires and stuff in it, so I need to read that. I just need to read them all, guys. I just need to read everything. That's all there is to it. Yeah. And then, just to read different genres, which I've been fairly good about doing lately in the past year or so. So I'm pretty okay with this one, so I know I'll probably be good at it. And do good with that one. Especially with the romance and the thrillers lately, I'm like so enjoying those. And then the last two are going to be really hard for me because this is just something that I hate doing just because. And that is, first thing is purging the books that I don't read or the books that I don't like. You guys have no idea how hard this is for me. Like, even if I hate the book or know I'm probably never gonna read it, there's always that small part of me and that small percentage that's like, what if one day I'm like, hey, I want to read this book and I don't have it. So yeah, that is me going to have to work really hard on this. Like, yeah, I think I'll do maybe not so good, I don't know, but I do know that I already do have 4 or 5 books from last year that I read that I really just didn't love and I don't see myself reading, so I probably will get rid of those. Although it's hard because I love my books and I love just seeing them on my shelf. And the last one goes along with that kind of, and that's to DNF the books I don't like or that I'm not enjoying. And for anyone who doesn't know, DNF is did not finish. So books that I don't like, I just stop in the middle and move on because life is just too short to read books you don't like. But this is one of the things I really struggle with, and if I start that book, I feel like I need to finish it, because what if those pages that I don't read are the pages that make me love that book, maybe, you know? And it's just this internal struggle with me to just say, you know, you're no good, toss it to the side, whatever. Like, I've been known, like, I've done that, and I can name, like, maybe very few that I've started to read and I just put away because I'm like, I don't like it at the moment and maybe I'll come back to it. And it's been quite a few years for those. So. And when I think about it, I still want to go back and try to read them, because what if I do like them? And I can think of one, like, I remember doing that with the Hunger Games and getting rid of it for a while and then going back and reading it and not loving it. So there's kind of a point where I'm like, maybe it is true, maybe I won't like these books, even though I made myself read that whole trilogy and I liked the 3rd book. But I do know there's one, the The Scorpio Races, I believe, by Maggie Stiefvater. I remember starting that book at one point. I don't even know how many years ago that was, and just stopping because I wasn't feeling it or I didn't enjoy it. But I've heard a lot of good things about it too, so like, I don't know, guys. I'm just bad at this. So yeah, those are my bookish goals. And I'm sure there's so many more that I could think of, but I don't have time for all that. Yeah, we're gonna move on. My channel goals, which there's not very a lot of those. Like, I've had this channel for quite some time, and like looking at the numbers and stuff, it kind of hurts me because they're just low, and I would love for them to be more, but I know those aren't things that matter for a channel. If you're doing it because you love it, then hey, that's all that matters. And I do this because I enjoy it, and I love talking about this stuff. So with that being said, the goals that I set for myself and the channel kind of right now is I've been going through my list of the channels that I'm subscribed to, and ones that I'm like, when I first started, I just like clicked subscribe to because I thought, hey, they're talking about books, I'll like it and all this. But I've kind of had to go through them now and just look at it and see how long it's been since they've like maybe uploaded something, or if it's content that I still enjoy. And if it's not, then I will unsubscribe. And there's a whole, lots of channels that haven't uploaded in forever, and so those are going. Those I unsubscribe to. And then just ones that I find like the content doesn't suit me anymore. I don't know. So yeah, that's one thing. The next one is to add vlogs. I'm not sure what stuff people enjoy, and I want to find stuff that people enjoy, and I don't know if vlogs are something you would enjoy, because I don't have a lot of those on my channel, and I didn't have a lot of them because the only camera that I could actually move around with was my phone, and my phone is an old phone and it sucks when it comes to videos, like just the whole presentation and putting them together. So I didn't have like an actual vlogging camera. I do now because I used my laptop for a lot of my videos. But so now that I have this vlogging video camera that I can use, I thought about doing vlogs for like I don't know what kind of vlogs y'all would like to see, like maybe like reading vlogs. Like I had some ideas to do, like I know I watch a lot of recommendation videos from different YouTubers, and I thought about doing like picking books from those recommendation videos and doing a vlog for some of those books by them. So like a YouTuber vlog recommendation book video type thing, if that makes any sense. I don't know. We're gonna go with it. And then my next one was kind of to try and add content every couple of days, just to not, just to kind of have something to watch, because I have tons of videos on my computer that I need to upload. I just haven't. There's book talks, or most of them. There's a few different book hauls, I think. I don't know what else, but I know I have a lot on there that I can upload. So that's another thing. Like, I don't have a set date for doing certain things or whatnot. So yeah, there's that. And just like I said, let me know what kind of content. Like, I'm trying to figure out what kind of content I want. And this is a very long video, guys, I'm sorry. And the next thing I wrote was to interact with other booktubers and yeah, and interact with other booktubers, like leave comments for them. I try to do it, but I don't do it a whole lot. And I don't know, I try to interact with the people that comment on my channel too, which is not a lot, but whatever. And then another one is to try a live show maybe sometime. I don't know what kind of live show it would be or what I would talk about, because I'm always working, so I don't have time to just kind of sit down, and when I do, I'm exhausted. So yeah, we're gonna go with that. Another one that I've kind of thought about or trying to do, which I don't know, is getting my lovely husband to join me for something, like some kind of tag or something, or him picking out books for me on my TBR to read, or just something to include him, because I want him to be a part of what I have. And until recently, I have kind of just not ever shared this side of my channel, or this side of this book thing I have, with anybody, not even him, and I want him to see that. So that's another thing. And then this isn't really like channel wise, but this is more for like my social media, like my Bookstagram. Just upload more on there and try to do a better at the pictures and just capturing stuff, you know. I don't know, just that makes sense, you guys. That has nothing to do with this actual channel, but more my media, social media stuff. And then the last one I have is work on my blog, which I've kind of put to the side. And I mean, I'll still upload the videos I do from here to my blog and have pages for that, but that's all I do. And I feel like I need more content on that, because I still love my blog. It still is part of me. What can I say? And last, that's all I have on that for channel goals. And then for anyone who doesn't care, this is pretty much life goals, or goals I want to set for myself this year, just in general. And and this is just personal, and that is to eat healthy, because I have been struggling with that, and I have been struggling with my diabetes when I was diagnosed with that a couple of years ago, and it's just really hard. I'm sorry. And I know it's something that I need to fix, and something that I can fix by doing stuff. It's just really hard. And yeah, because I don't even know, it's just hard on me. So that's me, I'm sorry. And then of course the other one I put was no sodas, which kind of goes with eating healthy and with the diabetes, because of all the sugar that's in the soda, and the caffeine and everything, which I like to say that I've done really well on for the no soda thing in the past year or two, like not last year but the year before, in 2019, like I believe it was like April or May, that I had checked my blood sugar one day, and it was just horrible at work, and I had been drinking a Dr. Pepper, I think, and I love Dr. Pepper, you guys, and it was just not a number that I wanted. Like for diabetes, it's got to be like less than 120, maybe a little more if you've eaten, but this was in the middle of the day at work, and it was like, I want to say like 400 and something, and that is not something you want at all. And so I had to say, hey, no more soda, which I cut out the Dr. Peppers, but I still, and the caffeine in the Dr. Peppers, but I still drink Sprite, which is a soda, and the sugar in the Sprite is horrible as well, but not as much as I used to. Like I maybe have few a week, if that. And I just need to cut the sodas out altogether. And the sugar and the candy and oh my god, it's so hard for me, you guys. You have no idea. Like, I love candy. I love sweet stuff. I love the fruity candy, and it just kills me. And I know it's killing me and I need to stop. So try to cut down that stuff. And then this goes with that as well. So basically try to lose weight because I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel good about the way I look, and most of the time I don't feel good about the way I feel, if that makes sense. Like I got bad self-esteem, so I want to work on that. And then the last one that I wrote was to try and take my PTCB test, which, if y'all don't know, that is a test that pharmacy technicians take for, and this test is actually like a national test where you're nationally certified, and it's a lot better to have that because then you have more opportunities, like more opportunities to work at like hospitals and stuff like that. And I have been at my job for almost 15 years. I think this July, if I'm not mistaken, or last, I think it's this July. And when I first started, I had that certificate or that license, and somebody told me at my job that you don't need it. And stupid me let it go. And so now, if I want to get it back, I have to retake this test. And I keep telling myself every year I'm going to retake it so I can try to get another job, get a better job. Find a job that appreciates me, I guess, a little more. But I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's it. This is the longest video I think I've ever recorded, guys. And I'm sorry if you're still with me. Thank you for that. And just, yeah. If you have any goals for anything, let me know. I would be happy to watch and check them out. But yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.